Over the last century, methods of generating energy have expanded significantly. Coal, gas, hydroelectric systems, nuclear plants, solar installations, and wind farms now coexist within the same global energy landscape. In many regions, total generation capacity today is higher than at any previous point in history. Despite this, household energy prices in many countries continue to trend upward. This creates a recurring tension between perceived abundance and experienced cost. Energy appears to be widely available, yet remains financially restrictive for end users. This discrepancy raises a basic structural question. Why does increased capacity not translate directly into lower consumer pricing? Public explanations typically point to short-term factors. Weather events, fuel volatility, geopolitical instability, infrastructure maintenance, or rising demand are often cited as primary causes of price increases. On the household level, efficiency measures are frequently proposed as a response. More efficient appliances, reduced consumption, or behavioral changes are framed as ways to offset rising costs. While these approaches may affect individual usage patterns, they rarely alter the underlying price structure. In many cases, overall bills stabilize temporarily or continue rising despite reduced consumption. The primary limitation lies in how pricing is formed. Prices are not set solely by production volume or generation capability. They emerge from layered systems involving regulation, long-term contracts, grid management, financial hedging, and utility cost recovery models. Energy markets prioritize stability and predictability over direct responsiveness to availability. Infrastructure investments are amortized over decades. Pricing structures are designed to ensure continuous operation of large systems, not to fluctuate freely based on surplus. As a result, availability and price operate on different timelines and respond to different incentives. Throughout modern history, alternative energy models have periodically surfaced. Some focus on decentralization. Others emphasize experimental or theoretical principles not adopted by large-scale utilities. These approaches often exist outside mainstream infrastructure because they do not integrate easily with standardized grids, regulatory frameworks, or established economic models. Their presence does not necessarily imply validation or rejection, only that energy can be conceptualized in formats that differ from centralized distribution. Within this broader landscape, some products and systems are presented as responses to the structural gap between availability and pricing. These are typically framed as independent or experimental interpretations of energy generation, rather than replacements for existing grids. They're positioned as alternatives at a conceptual level, not as recognized components of national energy systems. Their role, where mentioned, is part of an ongoing conversation about decentralization, rather than a definitive solution. Energy pricing rarely reflects energy availability, because pricing is shaped by systems, not supply alone. Generation capacity addresses production. Pricing addresses coordination, reliability, and long-term stability. Understanding this distinction does not resolve the cost issue, but it reframes it. The question shifts from how much energy exists to how energy systems are organized, and why change, when it occurs, moves slowly by design. This tension remains an open structural condition, not a temporary anomaly.